Craig.
Well, we're here with the first ever 19th placer, Aria.
Yay!
So what happened? I think we're all really devastated
I
about the
don't.
result.
I think I overestimated myself way too much. Where I was really scared about like overplaying, and I'm really scared about like annoying people. And so, if should I? Is it okay if I run through the week? Like, is that something I
Yeah.
can do? Okay, awesome. So, from my perspective, I was getting two trios going. I had Jan with Nick and Jasmine, and then I had the Zombie Nation with Josh and Ferg. When Legend won HOH, he just put up like the two perceived inactives, which was Kat and Jasmine. And I felt like, oh, I'm really active, so he probably isn't going to put me up. I'm fine. And so when Nick won veto and he used it on Jasmine, because I think him and Jasmine have at least something going on, and I think Nick is like a great player also, like 10 out of 10. So he used it on Jasmine. Our plan was to get, or maybe it was just like people were trying to push something on me, and I just wasn't smart enough to really see beyond the mist. That was probably it, to be honest. But they were, and we made like some stupid alliance name. And so they wanted to get JT or Jacob up, which like I was all for. But then Legend went around and asked everyone, "Who do you not want to go home?" And most of the people said me. um, and oh my god, sorry, I'm just like a little annoyed at Legend, and like I'm sure
hmm
they're a great person, but when they were presenting their reasoning was because Kat is inactive, they want entertainment. And by putting me up, they ensure Kat is leaving. But like, there's other inactive people going around, like Jacob and JT. And although Ferg told me that Jacob and Legend were close, and then Kat told me that someone made a deal with Legend before, and I think that was JT, which I didn't really realize that at the time, and I was just like, why are you so focused on getting Kat out? Like, what has she done to you? It's
hmm
just a little annoying. And so he wanted to put me up, but I felt like if he put me up, people would see me as a bigger threat and take me out. Also, I just didn't want to touch the block. The thing I'm usually able to do is like not touch the block for a while, and like their reasoning for putting me up, and they didn't really accurately address my negations, which was really annoying. They were just like, I'm not scared of you. I can do whatever I want, and it was like, okay. It was just a little annoying, just a little bit. Um, but I get put up, and everyone's always, oh my god, you would have expected at least one person to leak, right? But everyone
hmm
was reassuring me, like, oh, it's an easy Cat vote, and Ferg was like, yeah, I'll go to war for you. And Nick, freaking manipulative ass man, was like, yeah, I got you. And I guess because so many people were saying Cat was inactive, I feel like, and especially when she was talking to me, she made it seem like she wasn't going to campaign a lot. And so I was like, oh, I don't really need to worry. I shouldn't overplay my hand and really make myself seem like too big of a threat. And then it was just like, Jasmine never. I should have seen the warning signs, I think was the thing. And I was too scared to double text like Drake, GT, and Jacob when I should have just jumped the gun. And then Jasmine just ghosted me for 2 days, which is like, wow, her social game really snapping, you know? Um, sorry, I have a lot of feelings. um, but yeah, and everyone was just making me super comfortable, and I just became complacent when I shouldn't have. And I was like so excited to get the power from the infirmary too, because I felt like I was getting a lot of like the power ups, and I was so excited. And I was like, no, it's over. So yeah.
Um, I can confirm you were in the lead. You did have the most hugs.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Cool.
um, but your explanation kind of makes sense because I did notice that like you were very like I felt like you were really on top of things pre-nomination, but that makes sense that people kind of reassured you and whatnot, and then
Yeah, a
everything
little
else
bit too
occurred.
complacent.
But do you feel like that was kind of a good move on Nick's part or not?
um, I mean, I think he had me like completely fooled. We're like a little bit because or like you really can't trust anyone nice. I feel like anymore. But I was like completely fooled. Like I was giving my med packs to him, and I think I would have been useful to him down the line, and I could have fed him information. I'm guessing Cat linked an alliance or something, and everything just blew up, and I was like on the sidelines. Or I guess it's a resume builder from like a start. and make sure where maybe I had a connection to Ferg and he wants Ferg to himself. And I think it's also just ensuring that he's in a better social position rather than sharing it with another person. Although he might need a shield as a social person, and that might put him in danger later. But I mean, what would I know? I'm not that great at strategy, clearly.
Mhm. Um, so what do you make of the fact that 4 of the 5 women in the game were used as nominees throughout the cycle?
Please, I didn't want to bring it up because I felt like shitty. But also, like, really? It's just a little annoying. I mean, like, ugh, I maybe could have tried using it as reasoning to not be known, but also I just felt like shitty using it.
Yeah.
If, ugh, gross. And that's why one of the reasons I kind of felt like I was safe from a legendary nom, because, like, he's not going to nominate every single girl, right? And he was like, well, I was a buffoon.
Screaming. So you were kind of like pushing them on like why not nominate Jacob or GT like other kind of inactive people. So why do you think
Mm-hmm.
like they wouldn't budge on that?
I think Ferg was telling me that Jacob had some kind of connection to Legend, and then when I was talking to Legend, Legend said, "Oh yeah, someone said Jacob's name," and you know, bullshit. I mean, maybe that is the truth. I feel like Legend just wanted to keep Jacob safe for his own personal reasons. Like they probably had maybe like a pre-game connection, or maybe they just connected really well. Like if you don't want to put a person up, just be straight up about it. Especially if honesty is
Mhm.
supposed to be your thing in this game. And then I think with JT, Kat was telling me when she talked to Legend, someone made a better deal with him than Kat did, and I think that might have been GT, and that's why GT didn't go up. Or maybe I kind of think there's a big like majority alliance I just got left out of, but who knows? That's my guess at least.
Um, there is one, but that was after your nomination. So,
Hmm. Hmm. Cute.
but anyhow, it was a 5-2 vote for you to go. So who do you
Hmm.
think like the 2 votes to keep you were?
Literally, I have no clue. I can't even guess. I don't know. I have no clue. I yeah, I have no idea.
Well, they were Ferg and Josh.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. Oh, okay, that's cute.
Screaming. So who from the other 5 were you like, are you kind of surprised by?
um, what do you mean by sides? Like Ferg's side or Nick's side?
Oh, sorry, I meant 5, like the other 5 votes.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I guess Nick, because he had me so well fooled. Like, this guy's miss is insane. Literally, I'm shook. I guess definitely Nick, just because he was reassuring me like throughout the whole day. It was crazy. Um, it's really nice to hear that Ferg still voted to keep me. Did he know I was gonna leave?
Ferg,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not positive he did. I don't think he was that active during like I think the moment you needed your allies to be like active, they kind of weren't.
Oh, okay, okay. Got it.
But that's all right.
I'll be
Anywho,
better next time.
let's oh yeah, firstly, so what did you kind of think of what occurred on the veteran side of the house with Michael leaving and
I
whatnot?
I'm so shocked Michael left. Like, what? I for sure thought, at least, like, I think this also shows that, like, my game perception was, like, shit. But I thought they were targeting, at first when they put up Randy and Nicole, it was targeting, like, the spy people from last season, because I was the only season I spectated, and I remember they were all aligned. But I think it was really just because they were inactive. And then Michael leaving?
Mhm.
Like, what? I thought they were gonna at least get Nicole, who's like a bigger threat and she's a winner, but they a little cracked.
Screaming.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at your goodbye messages.
Ew.
So you should see a text exit interview channel.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I see the little exit interview thing.
Period.
Period.
Right. Well, let's start out with Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, is it not showing?
Wait, can I ask you a question if that's okay?
Oh yeah, go on.
Was Jasmine like active at all, or was she just inactive to me?
Um, I wouldn't call her active, to be honest. I feel
Okay.
like her and Nick talk a lot. Like if you go in their channel, like they probably have one of the lengthier like newbie channels, but like as
Mm-hmm.
far as everyone else goes, like I don't think she was talking to people like that.
Do they have a pre-game connection, or did they just connect
Yeah.
early? Oh, okay.
But here's Jacob's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
Period.
Yeah, I
Here's
don't really have much to say. I mean, nice. Like, wow, thanks for the fluff. Appreciate it.
here is GT.
Oh, he thinks I wouldn't put him up. That's cute.
GT was definitely like really conflicted about you going. I
Wish he
don't think
would
he would
have.
have did it unless everyone else wanted to.
Wish he would have hit me up. But it's fine.
Screaming.
Literally, oh my god, oof, I probably would have put up like Jacob or Legend if I won HOH next week. That's crazy.
Well, here is Nick.
Oh, King. Total respect for him.
All right, here
Damn,
is
I feel like such a clown.
here is Josh.
Everyone's so nice. This is so weird. I thought people were gonna be like, haha, I've bested you, you buffoon. Everyone's just like, nice, this is
Screaming.
weird.
Here is Jasmine.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say to Jasmine. Maybe it's mean.
Screaming.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little salty. I'll get over it eventually.
um, here is Legend.
Hmm, hmm, Interesting. Okay. I'm,
Preaching.
hmm, I'm too
Next
tired
is
to be nice.
next is from Drake.
Oh wow, that's long. Okay. Ugh. No, I mean I love Drake. He's so smart. Oh my god. Definitely a bunch of respect towards him.
Period.
Wait, is it okay if I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did any of my alliances get leaked?
Um, Not that I know of.
Whoa. Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Um,
It doesn't
and
happen
here
often.
is Ferg finally.
Oh my god, I love Ferg so much. I kind of want to see him snap on a person just because I think Ferg being mad would be so scary. Like, I played with him before and he's literally like been one of the
Mm-hmm.
nicest people ever. Ugh, 10 out of 10.
We mean. So, who from your side do you foresee like being set up the best at the moment?
I guess Nick, honestly, because I'm pretty sure Nick is someone, at least from the impression. Oh god, I'm so scared. My parents are gonna walk in. Impression that I'm getting, at least from this interview, is that Nick was kind of the mastermind behind all this. And I feel like he has the connections to go far, and he's probably in a good position with these people because like he was able to get information from Legend about this week. He was able to. I feel like he has his hands in a bunch of different cookie jars, and he's able to dodge a nomination as long as Legend doesn't be a crackhead and win HOH again. So
All right,
anyone, I
makes
think
sense.
Ferg and Josh are a little bit fucked, but like I'm pretty sure they can come back from this. Ferg is usually in a bad position in games, and like he's still usually able to make it really far. So I have faith in him. I think Josh is just like a really smart player from what I've seen. Drake and Josh, I think, are playing good under the radar games, and maybe even Jasmine, but she's just like inactive and. um, I guess Kat staying is impressive, and no one's seeing her as a threat means either people are just going to go after big threats or they're going to revert back to taking out an inactive. So, like Kat, Jasmine, Noms, and she might be in danger there, but like I still believe in her. She's a queen.
All right. Well, we have a couple of fan questions. Someone wants
Mm,
to know if there was a pregame connection with Jacob since you two played Pasio together.
we didn't play Passio together.
Or
Yeah,
I
no,
guess y'all are from the community, sorry.
yeah, I think he hosts like a org in that community, but I've never played with him before. I wish I
Makes
did.
sense. So
Wish
there
I
was
had
no
that
connection
connection.
there. He was just like a
No,
host. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I've never talked to him before.
Um, when you see Legend, is it on site?
I like, I'm trying to be really nice, but also I'm like personally really, really fucking pissed. But I'm trying to be nice. So no, it's not on site, but I'm just gonna be give him like a passive aggressive glare, maybe.
All right. What's something about your game you're proud of that nobody's heard about yet?
I getting so many advantages. Like I kept that shit on lock. I didn't tell anyone shit about stuff I was getting. I was so hyped because I usually like I'm never the one who actually gets the power, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool for the first time. And it's like, nope,
That was
could have had it all.
unfortunate. All right. Well, I guess that's all the questions, but any final words?
Um, I'm really excited to see how the season turns out. That's it, really. Sorry for being a flop.
You're good. Thank you for playing. We enjoyed all your strategizing and VCs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I, I'm sure there's like 31 pages in my DR and it's only the first week.